For many people, the word self-discipline instantly conjures a negative emotion or image in their mind. Often, the idea of being disciplined in your daily life can seem challenging and too difficult to achieve. However, as this book will show, you can achieve whatever you want, whether it is a personal or professional goal. By implementing simple strategies, this book will help dispel the common myths and misconceptions around self-discipline.
Gay!
13+ deep lessons from the book, The Art of Self-Discipline. Number 1. Self-discipline, also referred to as willpower, is simply your ability to do what you said you were going to do. In the simplest terms, it is self-control. And one of my favorite things about teaching this content is that it can be learned. It is completely normal to have a history of failed attempts. The good news is you are here now and ready to learn how to implement self-discipline in your life once and for all. Another common misconception around self-discipline is that it means self-denial. For instance, it's easy to believe that if you want to lose weight, you can't eat pizza anymore. Or if you want to get a raise at work, you have to work so hard that you'll never see your family anymore. But this couldn't be further from the truth. Number 2. Developing self-discipline can reduce anxiety because you will have more control in your life. A big piece of anxiety comes from excessive worry, lack of confidence, stress, and an overall feeling of dissatisfaction with your daily choices. With the skill of self-discipline, there will be fewer unknowns in your life.
Good!
You will know what you are working to accomplish, and you will have a solid plan in place. This will give you focus and determination, which will make it harder for anxiety to show up. When we think of hitting the gym to start an exercise routine or beginning a new dieting plan, discipline comes to mind immediately. Without it, we'll hit the snooze button or stop at the drive-thru and give up on our health goals all too soon. By practicing self-discipline, you will be able to stick to your goals long enough to start seeing results. Even if those results simply take the form of your clothes feeling a little looser or you having more energy, that can be just enough progress to keep you going. Number 3. Similar to working out at the gym, practicing self-discipline involves developing a muscle. The more you practice self-discipline, the easier it will be for you to walk the path. Your ability to remain disciplined and follow through on your goals becomes stronger the more you practice it. You will start to see that the secret is to stick with your journey, even when things aren't as easy as you thought they would be, because you will get to experience how amazing it is to accomplish what you set out to do. Number 4. Getting a good night's sleep is one of the best things you can do for yourself and the quality of your life. You can have the best intentions, but if you're constantly tired, it becomes almost impossible to follow through on anything. Developing a consistent sleep routine that mimics your body's natural rhythms will not only allow you to practice appropriate self-care, but will also give you the energy you need to feel your very best throughout the day. If you tend to stay up later than you know you should, try turning off all electronics, including your cell phone, at least 30 minutes before your ideal bedtime. The light from digital devices stimulates us and disturbs our natural sleep-wake cycles, making us more likely to stay up later than we should or sleep in when we don't need to. Consider doing some light stretching, reading a book, or taking a bath to get your mind to slow down and your body to relax. Number 5. Having an attitude of gratitude is one of my favorite philosophies, and it can serve you well as you work toward developing self-discipline. When you focus on what you do have, you inevitably feel better, and this leads to more positive emotions, which can cause your thoughts to be more beneficial. These thoughts turn into your behaviors. When you are intentional about being grateful, it can transform your outlook on your life and your ability to achieve your goals. Start with something small, such as being grateful for a roof over your head and clothes on your back. Then work toward giving thanks throughout the day whenever a small blessing comes your way, such as a smile from a stranger or a really great parking spot. When we notice these blessings, we are likely to attract even more of them. In addition, one of my favorite strategies is to find a way to flip a negative situation by utilizing an attitude of gratitude. For example, let's say you get stuck in traffic and are late to work. Instead of anger and frustration, Have gratitude that you have a car to drive and a job that pays the bills. It may seem silly at first, but if you can make a game of it, you start to see every situation differently. Number 6. If you struggle with being comfortable in your own skin or spending time by yourself, you are not alone. A big piece of self-discipline is learning to love yourself and who you are. Loving yourself impacts your confidence and the belief that you can indeed accomplish your goals. The more comfortable you get with who you are and loving yourself just the way you are, the better equipped you will be to develop self-discipline in your life. When we are constantly with other people or browsing on social media, it can be difficult to self-regulate our feelings or address anything that we need to deal with. Being busy all the time is not necessarily a good thing. It is beneficial to spend time alone and check in with yourself. Also, when you are spending a large amount of time with others or online, you can fall prey to subconsciously comparing yourself or adopting others' beliefs and habits. When you choose to separate yourself from others, you will strengthen your sense of individuality and be able to grow as a person. If this is new to you, you may have to even schedule time alone. Take yourself out to lunch or go to a movie and be aware that it may feel uncomfortable at first. Once you get the hang of it, you will see how spending time alone can give you a boost of self-confidence. Number 7. Everyone has the same 168 hours in a week, and learning how to effectively use that time can completely transform your life. You might have good intentions to be productive and efficient, but without simple strategies in place, you can find yourself truly frustrated by the end of each day. When you start to master time management, you will be able to see how it allows you to cultivate self-discipline in your life. Having a specific process for how you set up your day will give you the confidence to know what should go on your to-do list for the day. When you accomplish what you set out to do, you will improve your self-esteem and feel more in control.
Amazing!
Number 8. One of my favorite sayings is, "Win the morning and you win the day." It's a great reminder that how you begin your day has a strong impact on how the rest of the day will go. By developing a solid morning routine, you will be in control of your life instead of being in reaction mode all day. You will be able to set the intention for the day and start your day off on the right foot. Similar to the concepts around mindfulness, creating a morning routine is a way for you to stop and assess how you are feeling and what you would like to see happen that day. It can also help you shift to a state of gratitude if you are not currently feeling very grateful. Examples of morning routine practices are writing down what you are grateful for in your journal, reading positive affirmations, or doing a guided visualization as you get clear on what you want in your life. These small actions done daily can lead to big changes when implemented consistently. Begin your morning routine with 1 or 2 items and tweak them as you go, or expand upon your routine once you get the hang of it. Number 9. One of the biggest obstacles to accomplishing the goals you set for yourself is overcoming procrastination. Procrastination is not only frustrating, but also quite destructive if left unchecked. Paying attention to when and why you are procrastinating can be an excellent tool for you as you develop self-discipline. Typically, there is a deeper issue going on, so if you can identify when you are procrastinating and uncover why that may be, you will be able to get to the bottom of this unproductive habit. Number 10. Because you are interacting with people every day in a variety of situations, developing self-discipline in communication and learning how to maintain relationships is extremely important for long-term happiness.
Wow!
It is one thing to be able to develop good habits with a morning routine or positive choices, but quite another to be able to manage your emotions and feelings when other people come into the mix. Learning how to communicate well with others, have compassion, and put boundaries in place while being social will allow you to enjoy your life whether you are alone or spending time with other people. Number 11. One of the greatest causes of miscommunication is not asking enough questions.
Wow!
You might often make the mistake of assuming how others feel, what they mean, or what the intention was behind their communication. Have you read an email incorrectly or misperceived the tone of a text message before? These are examples of assuming and not asking questions to clarify. Instead, continue to ask questions until both parties are crystal clear on the desired outcome of the conversation. This can save you a ton of time in the long run, as you won't have to backtrack on your work or go back and smooth things over in what has now become a distraught relationship. Number 12. When you have people in your life who have been treating you poorly for a long time, it won't be easy for them to start behaving differently. Even though you are working on a better life, they may not be. When this is the case, redirect as needed. This is simply moving a conversation in a different, more positive direction, or coming up with ideas for things to do together instead of letting them choose. Just like with parenting a toddler, repetition is key. You will need to keep redirecting over and over until they start treating you differently. If it's a family member, keep working at it. If it is a friend or coworker, give it some time. But if they keep treating you poorly or continue to be negative, it may be time to start building relationships with new, more positive people. Number 13. Being able to exercise self-discipline when it comes to your finances is vital because money impacts every area of your life. When you are living paycheck to paycheck, or worse, don't have enough money to pay for basic necessities, it can negatively impact the quality of your life and raise your stress levels. There might be things you want to do in your life or goals you have set that involve money. Learning how to manage your finances can give you the freedom to do what you want in your life. Whether it's saving for a down payment on your first home or giving money to a charity that you care about, developing self-discipline around money will allow you to make those dreams a reality. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, you probably will not see us again. If you have, congratulations, you are growing every day.